engaged. Is that why we have so many of these boys, wanting to get rich quick and end up killing their girlfriends, wanting to kill their parents, killing their siblings, their friends to get rich? I think government should check out these places, because we can't just be, what is wrong with, you don't really have to, when it comes to intelligence, you don't necessarily be a journalist to want to go into investigating journalism
and check out things for yourself.
You can investigate this. We have various agencies. They should investigate and try to get to the bottom of it. What are they doing there? What do they do in that group that they said? Let's look at what's the Kenny against Seth? What they call themselves. There's a name they give to themselves, and it is so scary that people would just say, what's this now?
I think
Ogunwo ati Oshole to Daju. You understand? And I'm not Yoruba, but I've watched a bit of Yoruba movies. And
when you hear things like this,
you know what they're going to do. It's only ritual. And this entails wasting human lives. So what are we waiting for? What kind of country is this these things are all out there in the public space and nobody's doing anything. Nobody's checking them out. Nobody's trying to understand what they are doing. Is it that, this one? No, we are just teaching ourselves how to make money, how to go into businesses. We're not killing people. We're not wasting money, because from their names,
you can tell that something else is going on,
or whatever they call themselves, and they supposedly have over 27,000 members.
That's scary. Like a lot of people.
It is only in Nigeria you get all of these things, I tell you. Yes, people have freedom of association, but this kind of association, if you are going to look at it in tandem with what is going on with all of these people killing people, we just recently discussed these 3 friends.
Yes, the one that killed
one of them. You understand? And they were burning the girl's head when somebody saw them, and the rest is out there.
But the poor girl's gone already.
Do you understand? Is it part of what they are asked to do? Somebody needs to go and check this out. We have a government in the country. This is not a job where he or she feels
likes
necessary to take care of himself or herself. We have a country that is governed by laws. What is the law saying about this set of people, this kind of association? What is the law saying? Somebody has to say something. We can't just look the other way and get ourselves busy. Our politicians getting busy to come and bamboozle us with lies and everything again. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Because if there are issues and nobody is preferring solutions, and you're coming to tell me that to vote for you, what are you talking? Are you planning to lead who?
Okay.
You understand? Why should you lead me? Why should you be in that office? Why should you be my governor? Why should you be my minister? Why should you be my president? When I have a lot of issues, like 1,000,001 issues, and they are yet to be resolved, nobody should come and tell me the whole world is saddled with issues.
It's the same thing everywhere.
Issues will always come up, but issues like this, when you are afraid for your life.
True.
A girl was telling me that, I'm afraid to date. How do you go into a relationship? How do you get married? Or are we going back to the days where somebody will just bring a guy and a lady together and then go and get married? Even at that, are they safe? Is the girl safe? Is
safe in that? Yeah, true.
Are you getting it? What are parents doing? We just keep quiet and enjoying dirty money, blood money. Are you getting it? What are our musicians doing? Now we know the power of music. Okay, you know how your lyrics could impact people.
Yeah, true.
I remember growing up, my dad, of blessed memory, the best dad ever. My dad no fit speak Yoruba, but he had all of the records.
Okay.
All those round cover.
Okay.
LPs. You understand? Obey, Sonny, Dele Abiodun, Pick Peters.
You just listen to all of them.
Even up to the time of this. What's his name now? Shina Pete, all of them.
Okay.
You understand? And I listened to the lyrics. I would even create a mental video in my head for the video, for the lyrics. And I begin to picture them and I enjoy the music.
You what understand? Do we have now?
A lot of times, some of the things I learned, apart from my parents and my environment, were from these lyrics. Like somebody who said, you understand?
Yeah.
So I know that I have to be grateful. Gratitude is inevitable. So that the person that gave you will always give you because you are a very grateful person.
True.
And I know that in some of these lyrics, human life is sacrosanct. You understand? So you don't just take it and waste it because you want something. Human life is not a means to an end for you. Are you getting it? So, but all we hear today is you want to bang. We don't know. I mean, tell me. I don't know.
Okay, that's
you want to roll with the big.
You want to roll with the big.
You want to do this. You want to do that. I know that the guy sang his song innocently.
No, but that particular song, if you listen to the lyrics, is actually speaking against cultism.
Yes, but you know what they are doing with it now?
Well,
they are messing it up.
True.
You understand? Something has to be done.
Okay.
Something has to be done. You know, because some of these lyrics, will just send you straight to hell. So we need, because most of the people involved in, I remember those days when they used to say, bomo, bomo. You know?
True.
It used to be older men.
Not now that we have like the youth so hand deep in.
Funny looking baba, you want to run away from him. Adventure is a bomo. But now they are young people. So what is it that you have gone through that is so frustrating that you feel that the best way to come out of it is to kill your brother, to kill your sister, to end the life of your girlfriend?
It's just very hard.
Our religious leaders, what are they doing? You know, gone are the days when you go to church. No, we still have some churches like that.
We still have some churches like that. We still have religious centers like that.
I was somewhere some time ago, and it happened to be on a Friday.
Okay.
So
let me pause it out there. We have this call coming in. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ambrose. How are you doing today?
Okay, are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
The only prof.
Good morning, Ambassador. God help us.
Good morning. We thank God. You see, I greet everybody there.
Yes, thank you.
You see, this is started like a child's play. When we will carry our children, common primary school, common entrance certificate, we will be bribing invigilators. That is how it started. And I remember my daughter, she's in the university now.
Okay.
And she wanted to do common entrance at K2 for one of these federal government colleges. Parents were physically bribing invigilators. We kept quiet. From there, it got to university.
Okay.
Courses and all of that, we kept quiet. That is why it has gotten this far now. Look at where we have found ourselves. A situation where we are heartless. Even animals can't do what we do. You know, all because of money. Where do we want to take this money to? These rituals that when you do at the end of the day, you won't spend more than 40 years, you die. They will tell you, just let me have this money. See, for me, I have children by the grace of God. They may have issues with other things, but you see, I have, by the grace of God, brought them up in the way of the Lord. And I'm very proud of it. They are grown up. There are certain things that you can't find with them.
Okay.
Government also is not helping. See, if we talk go now, people will say we are blaming government. Government has a hand. When the EFCC, if they grab anybody now, the first thing they do is, after they torture you, they will carry all your money. That they said is Yahoo money, Yahoo plus. They will carry everything. So they already know that all they need to do is to settle. This thing is so encompassed that if we say we want to begin to look, how can you, a human being, somebody you are sleeping with, you go and kill her? Eh? Some people will go to South Asia. Do you know they travel as much as Asia to do all of these things? Ghana and all of these things. And these people, they will come into our midst. Somebody mentioned church, and I agree. The church don't even care to know how you made your money. I'm a pastor by the grace of God. All they want to know is you have money. They give you positions. Is that how it should be? If you ask me, church is first of all culpable in this matter. I'm telling you. Because the way church is even preaching about prosperity these days, when are we going to get out of this? Government is silent. The church that people are looking up to, they are silent. Where do we go from here?
Thank you very much, Ambrose. Thank you so much. Do have a great day. So with everything that Ambrose has said, it's clearly shown that every part of the society really needs to do something. All
hands must be on deck.
Yes.
I was going to mention a mosque. I sat around somewhere. I was, supposed to go into a restaurant and have a meeting with somebody, but I just was curious about that area. So it so happened that it was a Friday, and I could hear I don't know how they call it, whether it's Imam Abiafa
or
was
calling the prayer.
Yes, it was like preaching. And I listened and I said, if all of these things are coming out,
how do people still go the other way?
Or is it that we're just paying lip service and we do other things once we are off the pulpit? Like Ambrose rightly said, you understand? If you go into it,
let me pause your thoughts. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Leo.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Leo, for calling.
So, yeah. You see, there are some certain things in this life. Because church must play their own role, but the most role must play by the parents.
Okay.
Because I could remember when I'm growing up, and my father called me and some of my siblings and my brothers.
Okay.
Told us that we must desist from certain things in life. That we see bloodshed. We should not involve in any bloodshed. Whether we are dead, we should not involve ourselves. We must say no to it. And you see your brother doing something that you're telling that your hand is not there. He said that we should desist from alcoholic drink so that we shall march toward the light. And certain thing and the fornication on it, he said we should move away from it if we want to march toward the life. So parents must play their own rules before the church, because the church must start from the house. Because it's the human being that makes up that church we are talking about. We are the church. Building just there, but we are the main church. So the parents must play their own role, starting from their house, so that other things will not occur. Because I believe that if the parents play their own role perfectly by special grace of God, and install some things that say that train a child in a way that he should grow. When he grows, he will not get out of it. At least parents must try their best. Even the child grow and the choose to
go the other way.
Parents, yes, you have played your own role.
All right. Thank you very much, Leo. Thank you. Thank you. Parents also have a part to play in this.
I want to amplify this because, you see, excuses are all over the place.
Everybody has something to say.
You tell some parents, for example, maybe there's an observation, and they will tell you it's none of your business.
Yes.
At the end of the day, when you bring up a child that is not, as brought up, actually, it becomes a burden to the society. So in the long run, how you bring up your child is our business. So stop telling me it's none of my business, because when you bring up a criminal, it's going
to affect me, your neighbor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So we should begin to understand that. And neighbors should begin to understand that. It's not as if you are nosing into what is on your
nowhere to draw the line, but
do you understand? Exactly.
Yeah.
But you have to raise an awareness.
All right.
Because by the time this person becomes something else, even if they move from that area to another area, nobody lives in the air. We all live somewhere. So whenever they go to, they become nuisance to that area. They become a problem to the residents of such an area. So there is need. I absolutely agree with Leo, because the first pastor, imam, teacher, everything that a child knows are the parents.
Yes, it's or
the guardian. You understand? So what have you imparted where this child is concerned. What examples have you laid for this child to follow? Because a lot of times, I mean, you remember there was a story we discussed that it was even the mother who encouraged the older brother
to kill the younger brother for rituals,
for the so-called money ritual. Now, money they don't go get, and they must roast somewhere, the correctional center.
Yes.
You understand? So why do we keep doing this? Then society, people, members of the society, at least, I mean, stop all this psychophancy when you see people with money. Somebody just comes up, you don't know where
you just start hailing the
person. You see, there's a particular brand of vehicle. It is so sad that when you have such vehicle,
anything you say just goes. Anything
you're driving, they would automatically assume that he's a dead. So when they see a lady, it's like they begin to hail you, wonder what is going on. By the time you get closer and they see that okay, it's a woman, then they just calm down and say like, oh,
okay, go.
Do you understand? So I mean, the decadence is so.
It's quite deep.
It's deep.
It is.
It's deep, and there is need for it should start from the family, because the family, everything we have in the government is a reflection of what the family is producing. So what are we producing as a family? How responsible are we?
Thank you very much, Ibunabo. What are we producing as a family? Food for thought. All right, you can call us up on Panorama on 07000 917 917 or 090 256 You can also send us a text or a WhatsApp message on 070 317 565 37. It is 17 minutes to 10 on Women Radio WFM 91.7. Let's go over this other one. So this one, Aisha Yusufu made a post and she said, your toddler has the rest of her life to wear makeup. Allow her be a child, allow her to enjoy her childhood without pressure. True. On this one, I agree with Aisha, because a lot of times you see, especially on Instagram, you see videos of little children, boys, girls, being dressed in a way and manner that even for the child, I feel like this is heavy. Allow children be children. What happened to braiding the child's natural hair or using beads? Just something simple. Then you see some people apply so much. There was this, I cannot remember where I saw this particular picture again, but this particular picture was like this birthday photo shoot they do around their birthdays and all of that. Like, you needed to have seen the kind of clothes this child had on for a 5-year-old, the kind of clothes the child had on, the makeup, the hair. See, for me as an adult, I feel like makeup gives me so much heat on my face, and I just restrict it to only when I have to go all out. If not, I don't do it. So I can imagine for a child how uncomfortable it's just going to be for a child.
Esther, you see, when I read this story, you know what came to my mind? Tying it to the last we discussed.
Yes.
When you have parents, especially mothers, because you see, it takes two to raise up a child.
True.
Because it takes two to bring forth a baby. So let's assume a very proper home. I'm not saying where we have single parents is not proper, but I mean regular, daddy, mommy, and everything. So when mommies are busy weaving the baby's hair, making the baby look like a dwarf adult, you understand? What is that doing? Is it that he said, what is all this? And she didn't listen? Or he felt, oh, look at
it's
my
the
girl,
trend.
Look at my baby. We are up to date.
But I've actually seen a video where the father was the one hyping the daughter, saying, yes, this is how you want his child to look like. He was even saying something about let the boys know that they are no match for his daughter. And they're like, this is just a child.
What a mentality. Very poor.
Very poor.
Very bereft of intelligence. How could you? I mean, there was a particular picture I saw. It's a long time, and we saw a very tight weave on a little girl's head. That's actually more than 5 years. Afterwards, I could see from the photograph.
See, pain was clearly written all over her face.
Fair skin, so you could see all the veins and everything. And later on, they said the child died. I won't be surprised.
See, That level of pain.
You understand? Because even me as an adult, I remember so
See,
many.
Even as an adult, there are some hairstyles you make, and you're like, see, I cannot sleep. I've had to take out like a certain kind of hairstyle that I made. I took it the next day. I took it out the next day because
you took long.
I cannot come and die because of beauty, please.
As I was done with the hairdo, are you getting it? As I had not even left the place.
You just feel like, wait, what is
it was like some strings were pulling on my brain, and my head could explode. So I thought, okay, maybe I could. That was I'm talking about over 25 years ago now. Let me endure it.
See,
I got home.
You'll be able to do anything.
I was restless. It was like I was going to die. Immediately. What my dad said? Was around then.
Please take it out.
What is this? Please. It was like I needed that. I needed someone to tell me.
To actually push you to do it.
Because I knew I was going to do it. I was thinking of, okay, the money, okay, the time.
At that point.
Immediately decided taking it off my head gradually. It was like each one they removed, they lose or whatever.
You just feel like some kind of relief.
By the time they were done, it was like, okay, now I'm back to life. You understand? So now you can imagine a little child. And sometimes you go to the salons, you see them crying. And the mothers would be.
They have to force them to make it.
And all that. I mean, there are ways.
Life no hard like that, I beg.
And my daughters looked fantastic when they were little. Because there are so many ways you can make your child look
so many.
Not by applying makeup. Some even go as far as, are they deranged? It's you bleach the skin of the baby.
Yes, that one too.
I saw a boy.
That one too.
Okay,
yeah.
I saw a boy. When the first time I saw this boy, it was brown. If I could use it, was brown skinned. Then the next time I saw him, he was so yellow. Oh, bunny. So I started observing this boy.
What is going on?
If I had to go to that area, I would look out for this boy. And eventually I saw the mom. I didn't ask her whether she was going to somersault. The space between us was wide enough. Even if she had somersaulted, she couldn't have gotten to me. Martin Law. I told her, I said, Madam, stop bleaching the skin of your son. Your son is good looking. You don't need it. I
don't even know who so does that like that. You have to be like skin to look so good.
Because you're destroying this boy. You know that these things you use on the skin goes into the bloodstream.
Yes.
So just look. In fact, before she could even say anything, I said, please stop it. Please.
At least it will ring a bell in her head.
I just left. So that by the time she begin to rain her abusive words, or she wants to come at me as Tyson. Me don't work out.
But at least you said the truth.
So you see, seriously, parents should stop this. So what I'm thinking is, if a parent could do this with their little girls, then tell me how well they can bring up this child. Tell me they're not the ones bringing up all of these guys that wouldn't, take the life of a human being seriously and we just cut it short because we want to make money. I'm tying them together.
So yes, I was somewhere the other day and the woman made this comment. She had about 3 other women with her. The other women had female children. Her child was the only male child there. So the girls were trying to play with the boy. Then this woman goes on to say, no follow them play. Don't say na man you be. Now they're supposed they rush you. When you said that, I just looked at her like.
Then they rush me, fine boy.
Like, look at what you're putting in the little boy's mind already.
Mentality don't.
No, follow them play.
You see, when you can't give what you don't have.
True.
When you don't have it, then what do you give? See, I'm praying, I'm begging young people out there, those who are planning to get pregnant this year, please. Would you please learn a bit about parenting? Proper parenting with a lot of decorum. Because if you just feel that life is all about giving birth and then, living your life through your child.
Mom is somebody, dad is somebody.
I said they wouldn't allow this in this. He said that's why I did it during the holidays. I said, what is this? And you know what he said? Ma. Say me, I don't see in head. In head on the receipt.
He know if he do one, so make it do one for a picking.
So at the scene the receipt now, the style logo they good on his head. So he wants to be seen on his boy's head. I said, what is this? Is it? Did you give birth to him to live your life for you? You are living yours. Let him live his own. Allow him to be a child. Yeah. There's something about being a child. Don't rush them into being adults because you will not like it. Yeah. By the time your child is maybe 15, 17 and begins to talk to you anyhow, like even your mates should mind how they talk to you. Let alone your child who is just a teenager and is telling you one thing, and you begin to say, you know who we are talking to? I am your mother.
You laid the foundation.
Like he or she doesn't know. How have you brought this child up? When you were busy rushing them into adulthood, you have forgotten. Not that they are acting, they are forming adults, like you guys would say. Now you're not finding.
I remember one time in church, a child, I guess it was on Children's Day, the child came out to recite something, and immediately the child left the pulpit. The pastor came on and said, "Please, parents, on no account should your child under a certain age be seen dressed in certain kind of way, wearing makeup." And so the mother of that child, I'm very sure that wherever she was, she'd be like, because this child was looking all glammed up for her age.
Some
like
of them get. But the reality is glaring.
You insult us. We will still say it. We will say it. Thank you very much, Ibinabo. Thank you.
To the parents, to such parents who would say, they are always very dismissive. Whatever you bring is like, please.
I bet mind your business.
You see, ignoring the facts does not change the facts.
It doesn't change anything.
Whether you just dismiss it as if people should go and mind their business or not.
Actually, somebody told you.
You have planted a seed. By the time it germinates, it will not just be about makeup, it will be about other things. And you might be a victim of what you have sown. So let's be circumspect of what it is that we do today. Right. Because the results tomorrow, how is it going to be? Can you manage it? Because when you sow one seed in the ground, take for example corn, Esther.
Yeah.
Are you going to sow a bag of corn? You don't sow a bag of corn, you just sow. You just cut out corn here and
before
there.
You know, so many things here and there.
So many corn come out, people they chop corn, whatever. You understand? But meanwhile, just a few seeds were sown.
Yeah, true.
So
true.
whatever it is you are sowing today, be
careful. Be careful.
Can you handle the results?
Another question.
Think about the aftermath.
All right.
Hindsight.
Thank you.
It's not always very good though.
All right, thank you very much, Ibinabo, for joining me on Panorama today. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
I'm going so.
Like
when you ask her more.
This time, just suffering small. Just now, don't they pursue us more than go. But it has been an interesting episode. Thank you so much, Ibinabo, for coming on today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yes, do have a great day.
Likewise.
Yeah. All right, we'll draw the curtains on Panorama today. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your call and your contributions. We hope that you get to join us tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. on Panorama, where we get to talk about topical issues. Parents, we don't follow on our talk. We don't talk. We don't tire. Parents will keep talking. Please, please, please do your best in ensuring that you raise your child in a way that you also will be proud of that child. Thank you very much. My name is Esther Alarabi. Good morning.
To sponsor this program, call the number 0816 480 7613.
My better people better don't land. Ives Medicare HMO now one of that ogbonge health maintenance organization where our government stamp gidigba for health insurance matter. My country people, why you go sick before you cover yourself? What if money no dey when you fall sick? Ives Medicare HMO get better health plan and benefit for organized private sector, school,